Hi, my name is Phil Ratcliff, and I wanted to make this short video so that you would have something a little bit more personalized to talk about ARP. I've been working in this marketplace for about a decade, helping people with their ARP, university benefits, etc. And I know there's not a lot of information out there. Employers are doing a little bit better job of making, PDFs and sometimes running some seminars or what so. But most people just don't have the time to schedule and go to those. And let's be honest, most people aren't going to read the big 20-page books, even though it's probably very important for a lot of people to do that. So first of all, the Alternative Retirement Program is a program that was legislated back in 1998, really went into effect in 1999. And what it says is that university employees, staff and faculty, have the option to opt out of the Ohio Public Employees Retirement System or State Teachers Retirement System. And of course, you have that in lieu of Social Security. So, I mean, you really already have a privatized Social Security right now that you can elect. However, you only have 120 days to do so. And so many people get caught up in their orientation into learning their new jobs, into, moving the family or whatever the case is when they get one of these transitions into these types of positions, that you can very easily go past the 120 days. This isn't a, oops, I forgot, let me put in my form now. This is the state law. You missed that 120-day election. It is an irrevocable one-time election unless you leave service for more than a year and then come back, or you have a substantial change in job. So like if you went from being a staff to a faculty, you'd have the opportunity to reelect in most circumstances. So it's very important. And one of the things that you have to consider is, how long am I going to be here? A lot of people say, well, I want to do my rest of my career here. I can't tell you how many people. I'd say over 80% of people tell me that, but only about 50% of people do. So when we really look at vesting, so how much of the employer contribution are you going to get to keep if you leave prematurely? And so with the pensions, it's a little bit more harsh. You get more security. There are health insurance options. There are more income based options, kind of like Social Security, which you think of getting an actual pension check with the pension. But there also can be more security for people, especially in the younger generation, that on average are going to have like 8 different employers before they retire. And so that's very important. And different universities have a little bit different rules, so I'm not going to go into specifics here just because I don't want to be wrong in your individual circumstance. The next thing is, really understanding the difference of what you're electing. When you go into OPERS or STRS, you're talking about a defined benefit plan. You're talking about an income. In the future, they're going to pay you a stream of income. And that is very useful and beneficial, and you really got to look at where your other streams are going to come from. When you elect something like ARP, what you have is an asset. And this can be super beneficial. So you actually have this, like if you die after you start collecting your benefits from the pension or from Social Security, most of the time they're going to go away. So that's it. They're gone. But if you live a really long time, that's great. I mean, you get to collect a lot. Whereas with an account, you can spend the money however you want to. You get diagnosed with something terminal 6 years after you start taking, your retirement, then you can make a big bucket list and go spend it or give it to your kids or your church or some other charity. So there is a fundamental difference between having an asset and having an income. And so this is another important thing to understand. And so usually when I help people between this, we will look at, what if I did 10 or 15 years under this scenario? What if I did the same thing under this scenario? So, really running those opportunity costs so that you make an informed decision. Most people don't do that, and it can really cost someone. So what it really boils down to in terms of us having gone over this, because I think those really are the 2 most important things. Now, there are other considerations like health insurance and security for spouses and family conditions, etc. And I would really have to address those with an individual specifically. But the 2 ones that I mentioned are very important and pretty much apply to everyone in terms of, 90% of the reason why you would make a decision. So I hope this helps. I do extend to you, if you would like me to help you to compare your options or what so, please give us a call. shoot us an email. There's a link on the website that just says schedule an appointment. You can even just schedule a web conference to where we do a short 30-minute thing where I can go through and answer some questions for you, so that we'll be able to help. So again, I appreciate your time, and I do hope that this video helps you. But number one thing, please take the time to investigate your options and choose what will work best for you.